Hello friends, my name is Ankur and welcome back to my channel. Friends, recently we had started our English speaking course and in that course I had completed 55 lessons of it. So friends, in previous lesson, in part 55, we had discussed about how to use active and passive voices in our English sentences. So friends, today we are going to start our English speaking part 56 and we are going to discuss about how to use Karam Vachya means passive voice in our English sentences. So friends, let's start our English speaking part 56. English speaking part 56, Karam Vachya. In English it means passive voice. So friends, today I am going to read the sentences in Hindi and will try to translate you in English so that it becomes easier for you to understand about passive voice. ताजमहल बहुत खर्च करके बनवाया गया था. So in English it means the Taj was built at an enormous cost. So friends, here you can see basically it is a past tense. In this sentence it means that the Taj Mahal जो था वो बहुत खर्चा करके बनवाया गया था, मतलब उसमें बहुत पैसा खर्च करा गया था. So in English it means the Taj was built at an enormous cost. So since it is a past tense and basically it is a passive voice because the pressure is being put on its cost. So it is a passive voice sentence. मकई वर्षा ऋतु में बोई जाती है. So in English it means maize is sown in the rainy season. So in this sentence friends, basically the sentence means that a particular crop is being sown in the rainy season. मतलब जो मकई है वो वर्षा ऋतु में यानी मानसून के सीजन में बोई जाती है यानी ग्रो की जाती है. So in English it means maize is sown in the rainy season. So friends, basically it is a present tense and here you can see since they are being putting pressure on rainy season, क्योंकि मेज को हम रेनी सीजन में ग्रो करते हैं, तो here it is a passive voice sentence. आपको आपकी लापरवाही की सजा दी जाएगी. So in English it means you will be punished for your negligence. In this sentence basically it is a order giving sentence because in this sentence the person is basically saying कि आपको आपकी लापरवाही की सजा दी जाएगी, मतलब जो आपने लापरवाही करी है, जो गलती करी है, उसकी सजा यानी पनिशमेंट आपको दी जाएगी. So in English it means you will be punished for your negligence. So friends, basically it is a future tense and here you can see क्योंकि लापरवाही की सजा दी जा रही है, क्योंकि आपकी नेग्लिजेंस की वजह से सजा आपको दी जा रही है, तो इट इज़ ए पैसिव वॉइस सेंटेंस एंड इट इज़ ए फ्यूचर टाइप सेंटेंस. उस पर चोरी का दोष लगाया गया था. सो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स ही वॉज अक्यूज्ड ऑफ थेफ्ट. सो बेसिकली इन दिस सेंटेंस द पर्सन इज सेइंग, द सेंटेंस मीन्स कि उस पर चोरी का दोष लगाया गया था, मतलब he was accused of theft. So friends, basically it is a past tense and since the pressure is being put on theft, मतलब जो चोरी का दोष है यानी theft, accused of theft, so pressure is being put on this sentence. So basically it is a passive voice sentence and it is a past tense. सभी पेपर देखे जा चुके होंगे. So in English it means all the papers will have been marked. So in this sentence we are assuming that जो सभी पेपर हैं, जो एग्जामिनेशन पेपर्स हैं, वो देखे जा चुके होंगे, मतलब उनको चेक कर लिया गया होगा. सो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स ऑल द पेपर्स विल हैव बीन मार्क्ड. सो फ्रेंड्स, बेसिकली इट इज़ अ फ्यूचर टेंस सिंस इट इज़ अ पैसिव वॉइस सेंटेंस बिकॉज मार्किंग प्रेशर ऑन मार्किंग ऑफ पेपर्स हैव बीन कंसिडर्ड हियर. सो इट इज़ अ फ्यूचर टाइप सेंटेंस एंड इट इज़ अ पैसिव वॉइस सेंटेंस. क्या आपको धोखा दिया गया है? सो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स हैव यू बीन चीटेड. इन दिस सेंटेंस द बेसिकली सेंटेंस मीन्स कि क्या आपको धोखा दिया गया है. सो बेसिकली इट इज़ ए इंटेरोगेटिव टाइप सेंटेंस बिकॉज वी आर आस्किंग अबाउट द पर्सन हैज़ ही बीन चीटेड और नॉट. सो इन बेसिकली इट मीन्स क्या आपको धोखा दिया गया है. सो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स हैव यू बीन चीटेड. सो इट इज़ ए बेसिकली प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस एंड हियर यू कैन सी फ्रेंड्स द प्रेशर इज बीइंग पुट ऑन द चीटिंग साइड. मीन्स जो धोखा दिया गया है, on that side pressure is being put. So basically it is a passive voice sentence and it is a present perfect sentence. क्या उसे सूचना दे दी गई है? So in English it means has he been informed. So in this sentence basically the sentence means कि क्या जो another person है, जो third person है, उसको सूचना यानी कोई information दी जा चुकी है या दे दी गई है. So it is a basically interrogative type sentence. So in English it means has he been informed. So here you can see friends, it is also a present perfect tense and it is an interrogative type sentence because the pressure is being put on सूचना means information. So it is a passive voice sentence. उन्हें आपसे मिलकर खुशी होगी. So in English it means he will be pleased, happy to see you. So in this sentence the person is saying कि उन्हें आपसे मिलकर खुशी होगी, मतलब in English it means he will be pleased means happy to see you. So friends, basically it is a future type sentence because they have not met yet, they will meet after some time. So it is a future type sentence and it is a passive voice sentence because pressure is being put on the visit or meet of a person to another person at a particular time. मैं बाढ़ का प्रकोप देखकर दंग रह गया. So in English it means I was surprised to see the fury of the floods. So in this sentence the person is basically shocked or surprised to see कि मैं बाढ़ का प्रकोप देखकर दंग रह गया. So basically it means I was surprised to see the fury of the floods. Basically it is a past tense, friends, and since the pressure is being put on the floods of the fury of the floods means बाढ़ के प्रकोप, the pressure is being put on this sentence and it is a passive voice sentence and it is a past tense. दिल्ली से कई दैनिक समाचार पत्र प्रकाशित होते हैं. So in English it means many dailies are published from Delhi. तो in this sentence basically the person is saying जो डेली के जो न्यूज़पेपर होते हैं या आर्टिकल्स या मैगजीन्स होती हैं वो समाचार पत्र वगैरह जो होते हैं वो दिल्ली से प्रकाशित होते हैं डेली. तो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स मैनी डेलीज आर पब्लिश फ्रॉम दिल्ली. सो फ्रेंड्स बेसिकली इट इज़ ए present tense and since the pressure is being put on publication of newspapers or books or magazines etc. So it is a passive voice sentence and it is a present tense. नौचंदी का मेला हर साल मेरठ में लगता है. So in English it means the Nauchandi fair is held every year at Meerut. In this sentence the person is basically telling about the particular incident happening at a particular place or a city. So he is saying नौचंदी का जो मेला है वो हर साल मेरठ में लगता है. मेरठ एक सिटी का नाम है. इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स द नौचंदी फेयर इज हेल्ड एवरी ईयर एट मेरठ. सो फ्रेंड्स हियर यू कैन सी इट इज ए पैसिव वॉइस सेंटेंस एंड इट इज ए प्रेजेंट टेंस बिकॉज बेसिकली दे आर सेइंग अबाउट द फेयर विच इज बीइंग हेल्ड इन मेरठ which is a noun or name of a city in every year. So it is a present type sentence and it is a passive voice sentence. Now friends, we will come towards some important points which we need to remember while speaking English language. Important points. There are some negative sentences which we should keep in mind while speaking English sentences. Negative sentences. मैं सुबह जल्दी नहीं उठता हूँ. So in English it means I do not get up early in the morning. So in this sentence friends, basically the sentence means मैं सुबह जल्दी नहीं उठता हूँ. So in English it means I do not get up early in the morning. Because friends it is a present tense. Because he is saying मैं सुबह जल्दी नहीं उठता हूँ. So in English it means I do not get up early in the morning and it is a negative sentence because not is coming here. मैं सुबह जल्दी नहीं उठा. So in English it means I did not get up early in the morning. So here in this sentence it means मैं सुबह जल्दी नहीं उठा. So it became past tense and so in English it means I did not get up early in the morning. So in this sentence we will not write I did not got up early in the morning. We will always write I did not get up early in the morning. It is a negative sentence. क्या मैं जल्दी उठता हूँ? So in English it means do I get up early in the morning? So friends basically it is a interrogative type sentence and it is a present tense. So here you can see क्या मैं जल्दी उठता हूँ. So in English it means do I get up early in the morning. So friends we always when we ask some interrogative question we always put do before I. Do I get up early in the morning. So it is an interrogative type present sentence. क्या मैं जल्दी उठा? So in English it means did I get up early in the morning. So in this sentence basically it is an interrogative sentence and the person is saying क्या मैं जल्दी उठा. So it became past tense. So in English it means did I get up early in the morning. So friends here you can see did I get up. We will not write did I got up. We will write did I get up early in the morning. So we will put did before I and did is a past of do. So it is a past tense sentence. So it is an interrogative type sentence. So friends this was the English speaking part 56 in which I tried to explain you how to use Karamvachya or means passive voices in our English sentences. So friends, I wrote down the sentences in Hindi and tried to explain you in English so that it becomes easier for you to understand about passive voices. Passive voices is friends basically is a elongation of sentence. So friends, I hope you would have find it easier to understand about passive voices. So as you know friends, passive voices play a very important role in our English language when we want to speak good English in front of another person. And friends, basically knowledge, meaning and basics of passive voices is very important to become a fluent English speaker, because friends, these type of sentences we daily use in our daily life when we speak in front of another person. So friends, kindly practice these sentences in your spare time. Either try to talk with your friends, with your parents or with your relatives, and keep practicing these sentences day by day, and ultimately you will find that your English language has become fluent, your confidence will boost up, hesitation will blow down, and at some point of time you will find that your English language has become perfect, and you will find that you have become a good English speaker. So friends, keep practicing these sentences, and friends, please keep supporting me so that I may bring you more interesting topics in English languages, so that it becomes easier for you to learn, read, write and speak about English language. So friends, thanks for your valuable and precious time. Have a nice day.